2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Anytime you take on a player like Brooke Henderson, you want to bring your best here, Rich.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Well, take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Ooh, right by the hole. This is a par putt. He's in a share of 10th position. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
That's inside the house of opportunity. 19 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Should find the green here. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. Just didn't drop. And this putt coming up for his par. He finds himself in a share of 15th position. The first of the par 5s, Rich, the fourth hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side. That shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Even for the day. Lovely effort that. Getting ready to play their third. Only 2 shots off the pace. Didn't that look good for a long time? Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Just one off the lead after that hole. The fifth at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
That's tidy. and taking aim from around 100 yards here. Just one stroke back and right in it.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a one-stroke lead. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th. Rich, a lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Looks like they've got the 5 wood. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. This putt to move into a tie for first. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Going with the hybrid.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber is pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155. Had a fantastic drive.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This one's online. Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Currently a shot off the lead. Going with the 7. Playing within their comfort zone there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
Well, this player's pretty much come out of nowhere, crept in the lead ever so quietly. I'm interested to see how they perform over those final 9 holes and see if they can keep it up for the rest of the tournament.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Woo, back there, horsey. Oh, well done. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Come on, ball. Come on.
That's outstanding. What a putt.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Currently 6 under for the event. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
You like that, didn't you? Choosing the 9-iron here. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, so close. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. He's currently tied for first. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds, out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in 2.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt. Go in. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side. Open up the angle for your second shot. And it's obvious, you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here. He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke. The greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Still in the lead now after that hole. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
That was wonderfully done. Lining up from around 160 yards. Currently leading by 2. And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. That's pretty tidy. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hill's Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Opting for the 6-iron.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Leading by 6 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Sitting at 12 under par for the day. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Going with the 8-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Well, for a long time it was known as golf's magical. And there's your Arnold Palmer Invitational champion. A stout performance on a very strong golf course.
And that was a performance that the King would have loved to have seen there, Luke. What a great win by this player.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.